Yeah, you were going live. Trent really didn't have to go poop. We were talking before. We got a lot of stuff done today. We got the EIN number done. We created a Kalshi thing, so now we'll have a Kalshi referral that we were working on. We got the. Wow, what else we did? We did like 3 or 4 other things. I just have to remember off the top of my head. It was a very productive day. Oh yeah, I gotta post that Discord that the picture of me flying my little drone around. See if I could do that right now. We got 10 seconds. I'm gonna put it in there while it's loading. I gotta make sure we get set up the next screen.
In crypto, speed matters, but trust matters more. At Caleb & Brown, you're never on your own. We connect you with your own personal broker and a 24/7 team, ready to help you buy, sell, or swap over 250 digital assets with one transparent fee. No spreads, no slippage, no hidden costs. Get the best market prices through deep, aggregated liquidity executed by our professional trading desk. Your funds are secured with institutional-grade cold storage for total peace of mind. Track every move in real time with our intuitive client portal, anywhere, anytime. Whether you're trading as an individual, trust, or business, we give you speed, security, and peace of mind. Thousands of clients in over 100 countries already trust Caleb & Brown. Visit calebandbrown.com and start your personalized crypto journey today.
Decisions. This segment was meant to be for entertainment purposes only. I created everyday special just for you.
Okay.
Trent, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? He was thinking I was going to leave him. I was just couldn't find the button. I was scrolling. Where did it go? I can't find it. Guys, if you haven't before and you like just stupid humor, welcome into the Blockchain Brew Show. Please smash that golden like button so we can get more stupid humor on the show. And we also have the subscribe bell. Your ring-a-ding-ding and your ring-a-ding-ding with that bell. You can find us as a notifier in that corner on YouTube. And in that corner, kick and rumble. So, find that thumb, smash that like. Make sure that you follow us because we do great things every single day. And we invite you to be part of this great journey. We've been on this journey for almost a year now. And when we first got started, only the people that followed us were like our moms and dads and friends. And now we have you guys. So, you guys are like family to us. You're that close. We have moms, dads, and you guys. Guys, I brought in a Hopworks. It's a Hopworks Brewery Abominable Winter Ale. It's not as flavorful as IPAs, and it also says protect the planet, which I'm not into the whole new green deal as everybody else. In fact, I probably have done terrible things to the planet, like burning a tire or something like that. But it's just human nature, man, I guess. So we're running this bad boy. I've had it a couple of different times for my last one, so you won't have to see it again. Maybe I'll go throw it in the sticker bushes outside, protect the planet. I'm just kidding. I would never do that. I'm a garbage man. I believe in recycling at the very least. 7.3% alcohol volume.
Hey, we've already got the likes up to the watchers. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. What's really interesting about recycle, Trent? You know what's the number one thing that people throw into the recycle bin that's garbage? You have any guesses?
The number one thing that goes into the recycle bin that's not recyclable.
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, I would assume, just your household kitchen trash bag.
That drives me nuts too, but that's not it.
Oh,
No, styrofoam. A lot of people recycle styrofoam. I sit there looking, I'm like, how do you think they're going to put the pieces back together?
why does it drive you nuts when people put the kitchen trash bag in there?
Because you don't know what's in the trash bag, and people act like those people at the landfill that rip open trash bags and separate it, because that doesn't happen.
Right.
That's not true. So they have to any recycling trash bag, it just has to be thrown out.
Oh.
There's no one there to rip it open.
Dang. But someone
Wait, do
actually
you do that?
No. But someone actually, my dad does it.
Nobody rips it open. That's like a 1920s thing.
Yeah. Well, it's not that I assumed that anyone ripped it open. I just assumed that no one cares, and it ends up going into the same landfill with the recyclables and just gets processed. I don't know.
No. I accidentally used recycled toilet paper once. I didn't realize. I was like thinking about it when I was buying cheap toilet paper, and I didn't realize it after the fact. And I was sitting there wiping, and I saw that it said recyclable. I'm like, I swear that this better not be recycled toilet paper, but recycled some other type of plastic, which is still just as disgusting. But
yeah. You would think that they crack down. You would think that they would like crack down on households, putting non-recyclables in there. My dad's done that.
How do you crack down on that though, Trent?
I don't know.
I don't know. Remember my dinero story I was telling you yesterday?
Oh yeah.
I mean, how do you tell him that he has to separate it?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's really interesting, Trent? So I had to take my car to the mechanic today after I got off of work, and they're like, "Can you leave it here?" And I'm like, "I'm in another town." They're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "I don't have a ride back," and they're like, "That's fine." Like, I guess I could leave it. So I was like, I just took my scooter and I took it home. It took me 18 minutes, guys. I have an electric scooter that goes 30 miles an hour. And, dude, I was mobbing up the hills, dude. I wasn't paying attention to any of the lights or anything. No helmet, nothing. But as soon as I got home, my phone rings. I answer. I'm like, hello? They're like, Tyler? I'm like, yeah. You go, oh, we fixed your car. Well, I just got home, man.
Oh, my God.
You want me to take it back? And they're like, no. We're going to bring you the vehicle to you because we feel bad because you're on the scooter. I'm like, okay, well, it makes me feel a little better. You could come visit me, I guess. So they came and dropped my car off, and they fixed it.
Dang.
Yeah, they were working on stuff under the dash, and they forgot to plug in some electrical GPS antenna, which wouldn't really bother me because I don't use a GPS in the van, but it allowed me not to turn on my DVD player. And so the kids in the back were like, I could hear it, but I can't see it. Yeah. So it's just some weird glitch. I don't know. What do you got today to drink, Trent?
Today I've got a can of LA Beauty from Monkish Brewing Company. This is a triple IPA. Ooh. Hazy IPA. Coming in at 10.5% ASMR pop. Daily, I'm eyeing a bottle at my local
Banana Republic. Yeehaw, doggy.
At one of my local stores, I'm eyeing a bottle of E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof for about $200, which is an excellent price for that. By the way, for secondary, you're never going to find that bottle at MSRP, in my opinion. Unless you are one of those people that just hunt bourbon. Huh?
Unless you're in Venezuela.
Well, yeah, and unless you're one of those people that just, hunt bourbon and you know that you're going to go out of your way to, make sure you have all the schedules of when releases are coming out, when allocations are getting sent out to the store, and you make sure you're at the right store at the right time. But because that's normally like secondary prices. It's like a $400 bottle or so.
Say hi to everybody in the chat.
But part of me wants to ask him if he'll put it in the back for me and let me pay it off for a few weeks.
Yeah. What's up, D? Not you. I hate CCP. What is up? What is up, Daily and Banana Republic? I was at church and the gentleman there was all like, "Howdy," and I just started wearing my cowboy hat because I got for Christmas. I was like, "What's up?" I was like, "Oh, that's my hat. Howdy." It hasn't clicked yet. What do we got today, Trent, in the news? You said you want to cover the Caleb Brown letter or the weekend roll up or not?
I actually have an article. I can I could skim through the roll up after this. It's just that the CPI came out today, and the roll up is a little outdated. It's not outdated, but just
it's indated.
You're gonna run into that part of the roll up that says, "Hey, CPI is coming out tomorrow," and CPI already came out. So it's just better to, given the fact that it was a big reason for the pump, a big reason. Also, I think that Trump said some stuff today about Jerome Powell being out of here soon, right around when the pump was happening. I think that kind of maybe had a little bit of an effect.
He also said today is the official day of the economic boom that's has begun.
Yeah, and so I think those things added to it a little bit, but I think the CPI was the main driver.
Did you see him flip that guy off?
See who?
Trump flipped some guy off that was some pedestrian that would called him names. He's like, "F you," and he flipped him off.
I did not see that.
Yeah. I was like, that's my president right there.
Right. So here we are. Bitcoin price jumps above $95,000 after U.S. CPI as Senate crypto bill lands. So, let's get into it. I do wonder, though, a CPI-induced pump, I wonder how often those keep running, as opposed to just kind of, it sends it up and then comes back down. I don't know. But New York, January 13th, 2026 at 1800 hours Eastern Standard Time, Bitcoin jumped 4.8% to $95,621 on Tuesday. I better make this bigger for you guys, huh? After swinging between $90,956 and $95,815 in a choppy session. Am I on the screen, by the way?
You are on the screen, Trent, okay. And I saw you zoom in. Looks good.
Ether rose 7.5% to $3,330, and XRP gained 5.9% to $2.17. Shout out XRP Army.
For me, let's go.
The move matters now because crypto has slipped back into trading on two policy levers at once. Rate cut hopes lift risk appetite, and any progress on a U.S. rulebook changes who is willing to hold coins through this next bout of volatility. The U.S. Consumer Price Index rose 0.3% in December and was up 2.7% from a year earlier, while core CPI, which strips out food and energy, came in at 2.6% year on year, the Bureau of Labor Statistics said. Traders still see June, after Jerome Powell's chair term ends in May, as the most likely timing for a cut, and expect 2 reductions this year. Though futures, that would be short-term bearish if we didn't get a cut until June.
That would be a little bearish, huh?
Can you pull up the Fed Watch tool and see what it's calling for January?
I don't even know where that's at. I don't use
Oh,
it.
you should.
I know. Fed Watch Tool says 0%, or this is 0%. It's going to get rate cut. Poly Market has it at like 1 to 4 odds that we get a cut. Like if you bet, you win like 4 times your money.
Dang. Okay. So
yeah, they say 0.
So it's looking like we don't get it. You know, which, I mean, check out this this line right here in the article. Where was it? Okay. Okay. The move matters now. I already read this, but matters now because crypto has slipped back into trading on 2 policy levers at once. Here it is. Rate cut hopes lift risk appetite. And I guess that was because the CPI came in. But if some of this pump is because of hopes of a rate cut and those are false hopes, then that's really going to be bad. And I know this is just the writer of this article. I know that it's just his interpretation of why the pump is happening. He really doesn't know, just like you and I don't know. But that's his guess as a writer, as a news writer. And let's see, Fed Watch Tool. I'm gonna look it up myself real quick. Fed Watch Tool. Pull this up, share this tab instead. So we are looking at the current target rate is 350 to 375, and the odds are coming in for 350 to 375. So it's right now it's a 97.2% chance of no rate cut.
Yeah, so if you bet on Poly Market, it's probably better than 1 to 4 odds.
Yeah.
Or Kalshi.
Or Gauchi, yes, sir. So you said that you saw the CME the Fed Watch Tool at 0%.
No, I just said that's what it was betting on, like.
Right, but I wonder if maybe you did see it at 0%, like say yesterday or whatever, then
it would be me referencing somebody else because I didn't even know how to look it up, or I didn't know. I probably knew how to look it up. I didn't know what to look up. How's that?
Oh, okay, but maybe I'm just hypothesizing here. Maybe someone that you heard really did see it at 0%, and then it bumped up to 2.8% today. Like, my point is, there could have been I don't know why the article writer said that. Why would he write that? Why would he say, and I know I'm picking at straws here, but like, why would he say rate cut hopes lift risk appetite? Like, what rate cut hopes? Because the CPI was good? I mean, I don't understand. Maybe rate cut hopes for the year, like for the year as a whole, like that could be. If CPI is trending down, then like, maybe it signals a good year for monetary policy. Rates continuing to cut. Maybe, but still, I mean, when we don't get a rate cut this month, then I don't know. I guess you have to say it's priced in, right? That we're not getting one. So maybe it's not going to dump the market or anything, but it's not going to help it either.
Daily says Hedera will be the coin to hold in 2026. Exciting development for Hedera. Did they do something today that I missed? Because you know me, I'm a huge H-bar bull.
Yeah, who said that?
Mr. Daily himself.
Oh,
one of my favorite coins is Hedera.
Cold smoked beer. For a minute, I thought For a minute, I thought Hal came in here and said that. I'm like, Hal's shilling his bag. So, okay. Anyways, here we go. The U.S. Wait, where am I at? Okay. The move matters now because crypto has slipped back into... Wait, no, I read that. Okay. On Capitol Hill, U.S. senators late on Monday unveiled... No, I'm still back up here. I'm sorry. The U.S. Consumer Price Index saw 0.3% in December and was up 2.7% from a year earlier, while core CPI, which strips out food and energy, came in at 2.6% year on year. The Bureau of Labor Statistics said traders still see June, after Jerome Powell's chair term ends. Okay, we read this in May as the most likely timing for a cut. Okay, so we're waiting till June for a cut, according to this. As the most likely timing for a cut, and expect 2 reductions this year. I think that we'll get more than 2 reductions this year after Trump picks a new person, you know. But that's just me. Who am I?
Yeah.
I'm just Trent from the Blockchain Brew Show. So, though futures now shows about 40% chance of an April move, okay, President Donald Trump called inflation very low and pressed for lower rates. A disinflationary trend is gradually taking shape, said Seema Shah, chief global strategist at Principal Asset Management. On Capitol Hill, U.S. senators late on Monday unveiled draft legislation that would define when crypto tokens are securities or commodities and hand the Commodity Futures Trading Commission a bigger role policing spot markets, where tokens trade for immediate settlement. The bill would bar paying interest solely for holding stablecoins, dollar-pegged crypto tokens. That's not good.
Dollar-pegged crypto tokens?
Well, they're talking about getting rid of interest payments for holding stablecoins.
Oh, yeah, I saw that because Coinbase wanted to withdraw their support for it. I don't think that they will be able to do that, but I guess we'll have to wait and see, right?
And all of this is in draft. Like, it's all we're realizing. You've been saying that, you've been pointing that out about the Genius Act for a little while now, that it's really not even in effect yet. So
yeah,
all of this is in draft, and it's all moving more slowly than we all realized, I think. So let's see here.
David Stack should make it start going quicker, man.
I know, dude. Senate Banking Committee on Thursday, though some lobbyists doubt it can make it into law with midterms looming. Okay. Their demands to eliminate stablecoin rewards are designed to choke off consumer choice, said Summer Mersinger, CEO of Blockchain Association, while Cody Carbone of the Digital Chamber called the process encouraging. Decrypt said Bitcoin had reclaimed 93,000 earlier in the day for the first time in nearly a week, with trading volume up 20% to $89.9 billion. Glassnode analysts flagged weakening spot CBD, a cumulative volume delta, a gauge of whether buyers or sellers are pushing trades as evidence of a sell-side dominance and a more defensive near-term posture. A Myriad prediction market put the odds of a return to $100,000 at 80%, even as the Crypto Fear and Greed Index stayed in fear, the report added. A note on Monday's QCP's Rachel Lee said near-term volatility risks should remain elevated. Heading into the Supreme Court's tariff ruling expected on Wednesday, Reuters reported the court is due to issue rulings on January 14th, and the U.S. could face nearly $150 billion in refunds if the tariffs are struck down. So we got that coming up tomorrow. But the rally is still brutal. The tariff ruling.
Yeah, what else do we have tomorrow? There's one more, because I remember I was saying that there's that, and there's something else.
Oh, I won't read it, but if I pull up the Caleb and Brown in a minute, I'll be able to tell you what's coming tomorrow. Chairman Paul Atkins called this a big week for crypto as investors weighed the latest push on U.S. legislation. For now, traders will watch whether Bitcoin can hold above 90 position and the rest of the data calendar. The next test is simple. Does the market keep buying when the headlines turn messy? That's a very good point. I didn't like this. I didn't like this guy's writing style of this article. It didn't flow very well, in my opinion. But this is a great closing point. This really is the next test. Like the minute headlines turn uncertain or bearish, what does the price do? I mean, do buyers stay dominant? Do buyers stay in control? Do bulls stay in control of the market when headlines turn? And because when you're in a true bull run, headlines will turn negative, and bulls will hold the line. But in a bona fide, bearish market, I'm not talking about a traditional 4-year bear market. I've been very candid about the fact that I think that those are over. But in a bearish market, a negative turn in headlines will lead to a real dump.
Well, I think George is wrong. And George has been saying the money that's been going into gold and silver is going to get pushed into Bitcoin. Like, it just takes a small amount. I don't think any money from gold and silver will be going to Bitcoin. I don't think that's what's going to cause it to move Bitcoin. I just don't.
Eventually, I think it will. But, people make those titles as if it's going to happen tomorrow. So let's see. Caleb and Brown. I'm going to pull this up just so that we can find out what's happening tomorrow. So looking ahead. Okay, so Tuesday was core CPI. Tomorrow is core PPI, producer price index. So tomorrow we have producer price index, the tariff ruling, and we have U.S. core retail sales, which is not usually a big one. The PPI is much more well-known. So, really, for all intents and purposes, we have PPI tomorrow. And we saw a pump on the CPI. We could see the same thing on PPI tomorrow. But then we have that unknown of the tariff ruling, kind of hanging out right there. And who knows what's going to happen with that. So there you go. Daily, I started out this morning thinking that there's a pretty good chance of going back and tapping $100,000 again. I don't think he's a LOL. Trent said PP. I started out this morning thinking that we have a good shot at going back up to tap 100K again. And we may very well do that. I will say, and I'll save this for the charts when we pull them up, but I'll just give this teaser. I think there's a chance that the pump up over 96 that's getting pretty close. We might not quite make it to 100K is the thing. So I don't know. Hey, what is up? Shara.
Shara.
God is good. Shara. He is always good. So what you got for us?
Me, I am chilling over here at, you throw me up the screen?
Oh yeah.
So I was actually taking a look at CoinGlass, and I noticed they had a new thing called crypto ETF. So I was like, okay, well, let's take a look. What else do they have? Turns out it's not quite what I wanted, because there's like, the number of ETFs total, active ETF issues. I'm like, okay, that's great, but I want to know all the other ones that like Hedera's ETF that is out there. But what I did find that noticed, it shows the top institutions, and you got like BlackRock taking 75 billion in, but then you got Grayscale's negative 26 billion dollars. The only one that's negative. Even Fidelity has inflows, Bitwise inflows, 21 shares inflows, and Van Eck has inflows. Like, Grayscale lives to dump on your heads. That's just what I'm getting at. They just do. They buy so they can dump it on you. So I just thought that was kind of interesting. And then we're going to head on over to take a look at the Bitcoin ETFs. I like to look at dollars. Today, we had a massive inflow of $625 million. I mean, that literally gained almost all the outflows between yesterday and today. We picked everything up that we had outflows on. And those weren't small days either. Those were smashing days. That's huge inflows. That's wow. Wow. So we have BTCW taking 3 million. HODL took 10 million. BitB, I think that's Bitmine actually, took 160 million in. Arkham took 84 million in. Fidelity Capital took 350 million in. What do they know that we don't know? Are they buying because they expect? They changed how this looks. I used to go right to left. Are they expecting for the prices to go up? I think so. We'll head on over, take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum took in 76 million, which just happens to be just shy of 8 times the same amount they took in yesterday. Massive inflow days from who? Grayscale, the dumpers of the poopers. Bitwise took in 23 million. Fidelity Capital took in 14.4 million. Solana had a little baby day, even smaller than it was yesterday, with only 5.9 million coming in from Fidelity. Little baby Solana. XRP coming in the champions, man, coming in with $13 million. Canary Capital bought some. Bitwise bought some. Yeah, Grayscale bought some. Yeah, screw you, Grayscale. We don't like your grayish-ness. You know, you're like a lukewarm cold. Nobody cares for you. Just go back and be like, be a color. You want to be yellow? You can be yellow. Don't be gray. I'll call it yellow scale. Made me think of pee, though. Peeing on you. Token unlocks. I think the main tokens that we have coming up, unlocks here shortly, is Say. Lonnie has a token unlock coming up. Plume has a token unlock coming up. Plume has a token unlock. We just did Plume. They had another one. Oh my! Wait, what? Whoa, Trent, do you see this token unlock?
No. Plume.
Yeah, Plume. Okay, they have a token unlock, and it says it's equivalent to 44.2% of its market cap. That is a big unlock.
That's not good.
That is really, and they're up 10% today. There could be a short on this, guys. I'm not saying what I think I'm saying, but maybe they put the data in wrong. But that's a big unlock coming out. That is coming out. When the frick is this coming out? Where's the date? Where am I skipping it? Trent, do you see the date? Or am I just going crazy? Where's the freaking date on here?
I don't know.
Usually the date's on here. Where the heck does the date go? They changed the date.
Scroll to the right. Move your screen to the right.
It's zoomed in too much. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going crazy, man. Oh my goodness. I was zoomed in, I think, so you guys could see it too. I'm not going nuts. I mean, I am, but not this type of nuts. Okay, so their big old token lock comes out on the 20th. That's in a week from today. I'll keep that in your back pocket, guys. You know, we just drop you alpha on this channel. Where we find it, you see it. Say was on here yesterday too. Did they do the unlock already? Maybe they did.
I don't know, but we have 13 concurrent viewers in here at once. And guys, viewership has been down across crypto YouTube. I don't know if you guys can tell that. And so first thing, like, I want to acknowledge like everyone that has just been like ride or die with us, and that's like, you know, Daily, D Not You, I Hate CCP,
Kaufman.
Chara. Chara is always in here. He's a long termer. Real meta. Yeah, and you got to give it to Daniel Kaufman too. But and also you got your DZs and some others, right? Like, my point is the Brew Crew, like the main support system of the broker right now has like been in here with us and been loyal, like, and shown us so much support, even while viewership across crypto YouTube has been trash. Like, we still have a lively chat in here, and that's thanks to you guys. So honestly,
and Pepe,
and Pepe, yeah, we appreciate you guys a ton. Also, if there are any new viewers coming in here, we're up to 14. Please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. YouTube is a hard grind. It takes a lot to do this. And you're not subscribing. You might not be subscribing to the biggest, the biggest, the best, or the brightest crypto community on YouTube, but you are subscribing to the most hydrated crypto community on YouTube. You will also touch T-Square right in his banana zone if you click that subscribe button. His banana zone happens to be his heart. So.
Did you notice I put the tags back up on our names?
Yes. How did you do that?
Skillfully. So biggest gainers of the day, things that are catching my eye would be number one is Gun and Kabuto. That's a Pokemon meme. Gun's a gaming narrative. Then we kind of scroll down. We got Rats and Fort and other meme coins. And then I also caught my eye was Axie is up also today, as well as Pepe. And then we have where else do we have?
Francisco. Francisco, yeah, I mean, today, at 15 concurrent viewers on YouTube, 23 across, now 16, 23 across all platforms. This has definitely been the best day in the last week or so for us. So I do think more people are watching today on the pump. But overall, it's been trending for the last 4 weeks. If you go to Tom Crown's Twitter, like he talks about it, he shows his metrics on X, and it actually completely mirrors the Google search volume on crypto right now. It's for the last 4 weeks or so, it's down, and most of crypto YouTube is the same way. Viewership is down right now. I get it. I understand it. During the last bear market, I was a hodler. I didn't go anywhere, and I watched BitBoy's stream every day still. But other than that, I mean, I took a break back then mentally, from crypto. I kept challenging myself to learn things, about technicals and fundamentals and charting, and I pushed myself to learn about Cardano and just about blockchain in general, and what is Haskell programming language, what does it mean, what really is a smart contract, what does it mean for finance to operate in a decentralized fashion. I was active, but I wasn't really watching crypto YouTube for entertainment. I was watching other stuff on YouTube to entertain me. You know what I mean? And that's just what happens when there's bearishness in the market. Is viewership goes out. What's up, LT?
LT. Well, Trent, what's interesting though? I wanted to shout out to Daniel Kaufman because Dash is up 28% today. Let's get after that Dash, man. Daniel Kaufman. Oh, I see him in the chat. There you go. We're shouting out Dash for you, Daniel Kaufman. Axie Infinity also in the gaming ones, man, is up 27%. IP we talked about possibly even longing this morning or yesterday. It's still crushing it. I'm already up, man. Pepe's up 20%. Everything's just on the grind, man. It's moving. And literally as we're talking, things are racing. Who could be the top dog in this space? We have Akash, just like Render Protocol. We're talking about rendering things. That's one of the top gainers today. Optimism is one of the top gainers today. Clanker, Virtual's top gainers. I recognize these coins. We the people. We got Pangu coming up. We got Blue, one of DZ's favorites. We have Jelly My Jelly in the top losers. Look at the top losers, guys. The top 50th loser is only down negative 198%. The shorts are getting killed today, guys. Is this FOMO coming back into the market? Are we back on? Bear down today. What else do we have? White whale down. Dude, none of these coins are the biggest loser I really recognize. But I sure do recognize a lot of these. And, man, Dash is coming up strong, swinging. I love it. Dash $200 soon. I hope Dash hits 200. I hope Dash hits 200 too. I will sell all my Dash once it's 200, and then you'll never bring it up again. We're coming into Bitcoin. Now here's our Bitcoin chart for us. 21 strong, man. We're above the 200. Momentum slightly coming down, but the money flow is still looking fine on the 1 hour. The VWAP actually shows that we can keep going. The 4 hour is getting close to a clip. You know, we do get a higher high, man. So we could come back down to 93,000, 94,000, 93,500 and still be in the bullish pattern on the 4 hour. I like this 21. I like how everything has the curvature coming back around. It does make me feel good. We're still coming up. We're probably going to come up to that 200, man. You want my opinion, the 12 hour? Dude, look at this green dot Inca trigger wave on Bitcoin, man. Boom, you played that on the 12 hour. It's all you had to do is sit back and wait. Let the gains come to you, man. We come into the daily time frame. We got the green dot view. It's kind of like flopped like this, so it's kind of it's still above the 0 line, so it's fine. The 21s, it's nice to see it break away from the 50. You see right here, they were like tied together for like 4 days. Like nothing interesting was happening, and then we're snapping away. Stokes RSI are low, curving up, strength going good for us. Money flow actually, if you look actually real closely on here, I'm trying to zoom it in because it's behind the VWAP. It looks good, man. I actually might make that a VWAP a silhouette so you can actually see it better. But money flow is actually increasing right now on Bitcoin. We're at the 2 day right now. 2 day, we got the strength. Stokes are also coming up. VWAP's doing good. We're at the 50 and okay, cool. Let's get up to that 200 level at 101 and get above 100K. That would be huge for Bitcoin. Now, what's really interesting when you come to the 3 day, the 3 day is actually broke above the 200. And we talked about this earlier during this last, we probably talked about this a couple of different times because we're on the 3 day, last couple of different times where we could actually be getting an inverted head and shoulder pattern coming on in right here. And it looks like that is what we're getting, man. So I mean, I expect more moves for Bitcoin. This is a good sign to see. I don't think we're out of the woods yet, to me, because when we zoom out to us the 5 day, you could make the argument this could be a bottom. But if we come up and we reject at 106,000, we reject down. Well, now you got lower highs coming in. Wouldn't be the greatest sign. You could be like, come on in. We come up, we reject off it, we come down, come back up. And we're making this bilateral triangle-ish type pattern. That could play into something where we can break up or we could break down. But I'm not sold until after I see this area. Now, if we can actually continue breaking up, I'm like, oh, yeah, look at that. That was a nice, good candle. Okay, cool, pop, and we're off to the races. Whoa, what did I do? Stop. What is going on? I can't get it to stop painting.
You're doing that.
No, I wasn't. There's something. What did I just do? What was that?
No.
What the heck did I do? How did I do that?
Well, the longer term, you see the longer term pattern that would be created on a pump right here, right? A head and shoulders.
Oh, you're talking about. Are you looking at this?
Yeah.
Shoulder, head, and a shoulder coming down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking of that too. I was actually, my mind was in the middle of drawing another pattern when we were talking. I don't know. I lost where I'm at. But so Bitcoin, there you guys go. We could be bullish, we could be bearish. Feeling pretty good, dude. Those 5 days, man, has been playing out really good for us. Look at that momentum kind of coming in, that big wave. The one thing that worries me a little bit is, yes, we are ripping right now, right? But if you really look at this though. Like, I gotta pull the chart down a little bit. So this is what concerns me. So we have a momentum wave. Look at the size of this blue momentum wave, okay? It is a massive trigger momentum wave, and we've only given up this much space. That is concerning to me.
Yeah.
Compared to like, look at this momentum wave right here, okay? This little tiny one. Look how much gains we got out of it. A big one should be giving up a lot more than what we're getting right now. And that's so concerning. Like even this momentum wave to the downside right here, look at that little tight trigger wave. You come up over here, you go, bam, dude, it just gave up a lot. So having 3 little candles and that much momentum given up, it does make me feel a little bit concerned of the overall. I like to see a strong candle. Hey, Barsura bros, what's up, brother? Welcome
what's up,
in.
DCA and Pray?
Fix chair over. Let's effing go, dude. I hope so. I have not seen you here before. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel because, hey, Trent said it already. YouTube's a hard grind, and any little bit counts, man. Cheers to you for coming on in.
Cheers
to everybody getting the likes up to watch 15 of 15.
Sub to the channel.
BTC cometh all-time high. Week, you be an all-time high, dude, that we could be breaking out. DCA and Pray. What's up, bro? Never seen you in here in like a week. Trust, man. Trust, dude. Trust and hope. If BTC gets up around 112K, that's going to be the danger zone. If a rebound's going to drop, dude, I'm right there with you, man. I mean, I think anything in this zone right here is a danger zone. All right, if we don't make up for it, danger zone. You know, that I'm not comfortable with this eyesore. No, here's a little eyesore. Let's give it a little mouth. We're gonna give it a little bit of teeth. It's gonna be a dinosaur with a tongue. Now it's a bird with legs. There's 1 leg. There's 2 legs. Trent's like, what do you do? I don't know. Should we take a look at Dash though?
Let me cover my Bitcoin chart first, and then we'll run into Dash and any other coin someone wants to see. So if you have a coin, drop it in the chat now. So let's see here. Hey, Basura bro, if you want to be a guest on the channel one day, honestly, we've had community members on the channel before. It's something we like to do. It's something that we don't see other people doing out there because we're just, we're just people. We're just real people, and that's the vibe that we want to keep. And a great way to do that is to just, vibe with community members here on the chat. We've had John 316 on here. We've had that guy Paul that was like a Bitcoin maxi on here.
Yeah, and we think we had Bluntman too.
We've had Bluntman. We've had why do I want to call him Calvin Klein? Kevin Klein, right? Isn't that his name? I'm forever gonna call him Calvin Klein now, though.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, dude. DM us on X. DM us on X or send us an email at blockchainandbrew@gmail.com.
Or just DM us on X so we can get you on our Discord for free. Cost $2.99, or you just email us, or just you hit us up on X. We'll get you in for free. You can also get direct contact like that.
Yes, sir.
I don't scheme or snake anyone. Just exchange information. Hey, no worries, bro. We're the same way.
So, coming over here to the weekly, here's my concern about the head and shoulder that I was pointing out is that, let me get some of yesterday's drawings off of here.
Lux Algo.
Lux Algo, baby, you know it. First indicator I ever used, probably the last indicator I'll ever use.
Market surf is better. Oh my gosh, Daniel Kaufman, you won't believe what we just got for Dash. Oh, you're going to be so excited.
So, here's what you have going on here for Bitcoin. So you've got the left shoulder ahead.
Hey, Pizza, there's nothing here but the highest quality charts here, or chats. Chats and charts.
And potentially right shoulder. So anywhere.
We have 20 people watching on YouTube.
Hey, shout out. Thank you to everyone that is coming in, boosting up our viewership right now. Cheers to every last one of you, beautiful people. Let's get the likes up to the watchers, and most importantly, Please, if you sub to the channel, it does not go unappreciated. YouTube is a hard grind. You're subscribing to the most hydrated crypto community on YouTube, and you're also touching T-Square right in his banana zone, which happens to be his heart. So anywhere in this zone right here of this right shoulder.
Here's to him about Tim Walls.
I would actually say anywhere anywhere between 95 and 100K. Well, anywhere between 95 and 107K. You're really creating a right shoulder.
We have a new gentleman on here. Hoofty Floofin.
And if that plays out, then a measured move from top to bottom would there's no way we're going that low though. That's pulling like 30 something $1,000. And the thing about head and shoulders patterns, we had one in the last bear market and the target never played out. It didn't even get close to playing out. So, the thing about it is that the measured move of head and shoulders patterns for Bitcoin don't really play out. Inverse head and shoulders, on the other hand, to the upside, the actual measured move target, I've found that it plays out much more often. So there you go on that, but it is something to watch out for. So on the weekly, you have these trend lines that Lex Algo is drawing for you. And, we have broken bearishly out of these converging lines here. This uptrending line of resistance converging with it, this uptrending line of support converging with this downtrend, descending line of resistance. We have broken bearishly out of it, and you can see from yesterday's stream, I'm drawing this as a bear flag. Okay, so we've broken underneath that converging triangle. We've been forming a bear flag underneath it, and I'm just being very honest here. The most I see us doing bullishly is just coming up to tap to retest this lower trend line, which happens to be right where the trend catcher is sitting. And that, guys, that is right at 100K. So don't be surprised if we stop at 98 or 99. Don't be surprised if we stop at 97.5 or something like that. I mean, for God's sakes, we hit 96.7 or something like that today. So guys, don't be surprised if we stop anywhere between right here and 100K, especially because let's just go to the 1 hour. And we hit our take profits earlier. We've had this cluster of bearish reversal signals coming in on the oscillator. Hyperwave turned bearish. Stochastic RSI is on its way down. Come up to the 4 hour. So right now what I'm doing is supporting supporting the idea that we're going to stop somewhere between right now and 100K. I don't really see us pushing past that. On the 4 hourly chart, we got a big pump today. But you can see on the 4 hour that, we didn't hold those levels with a candle body. We pierced into the upper part of this bearish reversal cloud with a wick. We got a blue X in here, signaling that the uptrend is weakening. The pump is weakening. We have resistance here at this 97.4 take profit. Stochastic RSI crossed bearish on the 4 hour. we have this big red reversal triangle on the oscillator, and the hyperwave is extremely oversold. So that's the 4 hour. The 4 hour is not in support of us blasting past 100K right now. Let's see if the daily is in support of it. Now, I do have to say, the daily is the one that is most in support of hitting 100K. You know, we had the strong buy signal come in on Lux Algo right here. Okay. Trend catcher is green. And take profit sitting up here at 101.7. However, you have resistance, you know, marked by this trend line, sitting right underneath that. The weekly trend catcher is sitting right there at that level as well. So both of those are coming together as resistance. And, you know, the other thing about this is that we have a lot of potential right now to put in tweezer tops. Now this upper wick could get longer into tomorrow, but there's a chance that those become tweezer tops. That's not a good sign. And then here's the worst sign about the daily to me. Like the daily, you know, like we got a good buy signal off of this and it led to some bullishness. Here's the concern though. The concern is that we end up putting in some kind of bearish divergence. Let me make that line red. Okay. So red line right there. A swing up on price with a swing down potentially on the stochastic RSI. It'd be bearish divergence. Now the stochastic RSI, just off of today's pump, is already re-entering overbought territory on the daily. So even if it comes up some more, that would still be bearish divergence. Same thing down here on the hyperwave. That would be bearish divergence. Even if it got up here, that would still be bearish divergence, right? Even if the price went up a little more and the Stokes went up a little more and the hyperwave went up a little more, right? There's a potential setup here for bearish divergence. So that's something to watch out for. You don't know till you know. You know, the price actually has to top in order to know that. So, yeah, that's my concern on the daily. And those are all the reasons why I think that it is within reason to think that we stop somewhere.
Are you still on BTC?
Yeah. Somewhere between here and 100K. So that's my thesis. So yeah, what coin you want to take us to now?
I was.
I'm gonna let you pull one up while I cough real quick.
I was in the chat. I wasn't ready for that. Okay, sorry, talking about fishing. Okay, so where am I at? Dash. Okay, so Dash. Where are we at on Dash? 15-minute, man. Dash looks pretty good, man. Making a nice bull pennant. Breaking out, dude. That's so hyped up, man. Look at that. Oh my goodness, dude. It snapped out way back ago. Back yesterday, dude. It just started breaking out and absolutely on a tear. Dude, Dude, if Dash breaks out of this trend pattern, if we can break out of this bull pennant, dude, there's nothing but upwards momentum coming in for Dash. We could be looking at a price action of $85 as the next move, which is pretty large from where it is currently at on the 15-minute. 1 hour is in a beautiful bilateral time frame. Boop. Perfect, man. Pop that bad boy up there. We have a green dot on the 1 hour. Money flow is flipping green. My market cipher VWAP is breaking up. It's a good sign of continuation. 4 hour does not have bearish divergence, but it does have some sort of red dot momentum coming to retest. But look at that. We just made a golden cross. 21 cross through the 50 and the 200 like money, man. Like it melted through it. The money flow is not as thick as I would like it to be. VWAP is very plateau. It's not like you can see up here we shot up. It was strong momentum to the up. We're not getting that to the downside, so I don't think we're gonna have a retracement like how we would expect.
Shout out to sub number 683.
Yes, that was Barosas or Barsura Bros. Over Hoofty Fluffin. If you haven't already become a subscriber, please take in consideration if you are interested, because we would appreciate it. Money flow is increasing on the 4 hour. We're strongly above the 21 right now currently. We're actually trying to break above the 200 right now on the 12 hour, which would be huge if we can do it, which would be very clear that we get the continuation. The daily time frame, we got the green dot anchor trigger wave action coming on in. Very nice, dude. I like how we were playing around. Rejection off the 200, rejection off the 200. We talked to Daniel Kaufman about if we fell through the 200, it would be a very bad sign. We didn't fall below it. Doji candle trend reversal on these two monster candles. You know, he held in there, man. He took his conviction. You know, that's what you got to do in this space. You got to find the coins that you find conviction in, and you hold them. I don't recommend buying up high in the conviction zone, but maybe find that coin that you have conviction in, and you wait till it's at its weakest point to buy it. The 2-day, we have a very, very, very bullish engulfing godlike candle, double bottom coming on in the regular candles. On Heiken Ashi is a strong movement to the upside. Anchor trigger wave on the 2-day. You're like, yes, dude, that's how we're talking about.
Floofin is over here like, I don't know if it's high in metals or not. I just eat it.
That's how I am, man. I eat it. There was a study that Joe Rogan did where this one guy just ate like a crap load of fish. That's all he ever ate up in the cabin. And then they talked about him going down. He came down the mountains to get blood work done. They're like, dude, your body is like one giant piece of iron.
Oh.
Green dot, dude. Daniel Kaufman. This is one of the best looking charts I've seen. You got the green dot right here on the daily. You have the green dot on the 2-day. You have the green dot on the 3-day. You have a green dot on the 5-day. You got almost got the green dot on the weekly. This is looking good, Daniel Kaufman. I would consider buying some more right here.
Hey, Floofin, if this is your first time with us, tell us your drink of choice.
Yeah. His favorite, his first coin was Doge. He bought Doge with Daily and us. That was his first coin too. So I'm bullish on Dash, Trent. Are you able to skim over one like that?
Yeah. Which one is next?
We got River.
River, got you. Oh, River. You want to throw me on the screen?
Yes. I'll throw you anywhere, Trent. Where am I at? In the chart? I go back to Floofin. We're talking about fish. You literally disappeared while I was in the middle of typing my sentence. I was like, oh, I got fish. It's about fish.
So River on the daily has hit take profit.
Calvin was talking about he thinks that he wouldn't be surprised if we reject off 100K. However, if we break it, time will tell. Do you have a brook trout, lake trout near? I do have a brook trout and lake trout near me. We got those too. I caught a beautiful little brookie this fall. Very nice, man. You should join the Discord so I can post your pictures in there.
So you've got potential right here on River for like a big bearish divergence on stochastic RSI. Like, you know, you can see you're hitting take profit levels, and somehow stochastic is still low, like it's neutral, that could be a good sign. It could be a sign that, you know, you're going to come up here to the take profit 2 at $27. It really could, because it means the stochastic still has room to run, but it needs to not roll over here, because that would be a very large bearish divergence. Like
what type of whiskey you drinking, Floofin? I got me some American First right here.
And then, you know, yeah, I mean, this is a chart with not a lot of data, but you're hitting the take profit, and this is what I say over and over again about these take profits on Lux Algo, is that these are not adjusted for leverage. They're spot take profits. So the price has to do more work to hit, you know, a significant take profit level. So when you hit your take profit more, what more do you want it to do? That's an important question. And that question doesn't always mean that the pump is over. Like, of course, you can still come up here to, you know, the take profit 2 at $27, but, you know, it's running out of steam a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Like, you have this blue X telling you that the pump is losing some strength. You have this red dot right here on the oscillator, which is a small reversal signal. The big, and it's disappearing right now as we speak, but the big red triangle is the larger reversal signal. So we're not getting those. We're not getting large reversal signals just yet. So this daily candle has to continue to play out. But, you know, we're far away from the trend catcher, which is like being far away from the 21 moving average. And so the further away you get from that, you're eventually going to want to meet back up with it. You know, so the trend catcher can come up and price can come down and they can meet in the middle, something like that. But again, you know, if that happened, that would start to set up bearish divergence. And, you know, it's just, I think there's some more left in the tank, but it's going to reverse soonish. It's near a reversal in my opinion, but nothing that's screaming right now to get out of it on the daily, in my opinion. So do with that what you will. If you have not been in this trade, like from some time back here in this candle, or even sometime in this cluster, I wouldn't chase this right now. That's just me. So yeah, there you go. What do we got coming up next?
I don't know, but I kind of want to look at that too. You want to scroll through so you can find anything?
Sure.
Oh, also, guys, if you haven't already and you're interested, my favorite segment is right here. BTCC, they're one of our exchange partners of choice. If you just create an account using our referral link, you get an automatic $100 coupon deposited into your account. Also, they are no KYC, no VPN, and you save 40% on your fees using our link.
Hey, and they're responsive, they're attentive. Like we had someone comment and say, hey, I didn't receive my bonus or whatever. I messaged our contact over there, and she said, her name's Anna. She said, what's his user ID? I'll resolve this right now. So
yeah, and that's awesome. And you know, they also having a deposit bonus event going on right now. You deposit a minimum of $500 into your futures account, up to $100,000, you get 10%. So you can get $50 to $10,000 in your bonus. So I mean, that's something huge too that they offer. I love the training bonuses. And if you aren't interested in using BTCC, we do have another exchange you guys are more than welcome to use. It's BitFi. I love using BitFi. It's no KYC, no VPN, US friendly. You get 20% on the trading fees using our link. Their event that they're running right now is volume based, so not deposit based. So you deposit 1 million. You do 1 million in volume, which is $1,000, 10x leverage 10 times a day for 10 days. 10, 10, 10. You can get 129 a bonus, and you also got the 5 million volume, which is a $330 bonus. And you do 20 million, 50 million, and 100 million. You could get anywhere between $800, $2,500, or $10,000 bonus, guys. If you do any of these three, and you can prove it to us, send us a picture, and we'll hit our contact up over there at BitFi and see if we can get you a splendid, even higher ratio deal on your trading fees. Now, we can't do that for anybody. We have like the entire lifetime of this channel. We could do it for like 20 people. So you have to be able to prove it to us, and we could get you hooked up, and we could give you more details of the benefits that can come with that as well.
Not only that, do you have Discord up? Can you pull up the VIP signals?
Yes, I can.
Not only that, if you deposit at least $100 on BitFi, you can get access to the VIP signals in our Discord. Which means that first you have to get into our Discord. You can do that by DMing us on X or emailing us at blockchainandbrew@gmail.com, or just comment in here your Discord username. The reason why why we don't just put the Discord link in the description is because bots come in, scammers come in, and we don't want that. So you can get into the Discord by DMing us on X, emailing us at blockchainandbrew@gmail.com, or typing your Discord username right here in the chat. Once you're in the Discord, you can get access to the VIP signals by depositing at least $100 on BYDFi. So there you go.
We just did that for you, Daniel Kaufman. I did a big old thing, man. 15 minutes. I praised you for it too. It's one of the most bullish coins out there right now. Looking on like the 1 to 5 day time frame, one in a week, it looks bullish. It has like $100 price target, $85 price target on it in like the next week. Like, it looks really good. And I wanted to say congratulations on holding the coin that you had conviction in, man. Despite all else, you did it, man. I can't rewind it for you, Goober. You gotta rewind it. Oh, Daily saying rewind it. BitFi. So we got over here swing signals, BNB. They said entry zone at 900, 902 for BNB, and a stop loss at 890, and run that long out, man. And you would took in this trade, dude. This bilateral would have played out for you gloriously. You'd be up massively in profits. So congratulations to anybody who took that trade. We have scalp signals over here. We had an ETH long come in this morning. They said entry price at 360. Run it up to take profit to 32.95. What's ETH at right now, Trent?
What's ETH at right now? 33.38.
33.38. So you would have hit maximum profit on that too. So there you guys go. Two signals that they came out. You would have got good entry prices in on them. This was a Filecoin one. This is scalps. I'm looking at swings. What was a swing one? We had a swing one for XRP actually at 208 to $2. We take profit at 241. What's XRP at?
2.1682.
$2.16.
Basically 217, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you'd be up, take profit level 2, entering to take profit level 3 on that swing signal. We have another long setup for useless coin. I actually have no idea where useless is at. That's a breakout continuation pattern right there. So you would not have gotten into this right away when you could have gotten in there, but you could have be taking profits on that as well. We have a BUSDT coin, long bias. This is I would not have taken this at all. This is a terrible setup. If you got into it before it launched, this would have been great. But the fact that this one does not look very good. Trent, don't copy or make me cough. And guys, so yeah, join the Discord, take a look at the swing signals and VIP signals. Also, just come in and hang out, man. We got the general chat where we come in here and we talk about all the great stuff that is in crypto. And not just that, we also have crazy drone tests that we do, and we talk about our beers. And that looks like good. Oh, I recognize that brand. They have that brand here. I haven't tried this flavor, but man, some of those ones are strong. We talk about where we want to live, Muffin, and max gains, just good data, man. Just good actual data to be part of a good friendly group, man, as we all through this. We're not super uptight and serious, but we like to be chill, hang out, and have fun. We also got me and Trent charts coming on in here. So we got that. We also got Bible and theology, because if you guys don't know, we are a Jesus first channel. So, you are what you eat, right? I like to put out good content. I want you guys to know my background, man. I mean, how would you like me to be like a Satanist running this YouTube channel and be like, hey, let me give you the best advice? You wouldn't take advice from Satan. That'd be a terrible thing. I wouldn't advise it. I would not advise taking advice from Satan. I traded all my AVAX. Yeah, you did trade all your AVAX, Daniel. I traded all my AVAX, took a $10,000 loss. Takes some balls, man. It does take some balls. What do we got here? Daniel Ghazi's in here. What's up, Daniel Ghazi? What's up? Can you do money M2 money supply? Yeah, we can do M2 money supply. I actually don't know if I even have that pulled up. What's M2, Trent?
I can pull it up right now. It is
I guess I got 3 on screen, huh?
Yeah. Share this tab instead. Let's see here.
Thank you everybody for coming in and liking our channel. We literally got 18 likes, 18 viewers. That's a hard feat to do. And again, we've asked already. This will be our 3rd time. And you guys new, and you like what we do, sub to us, because it makes us happy.
Yes. Give me 1 second here.
Sounds like you might get all your money back by this week, Daniel. At least on Dash. I actually still have Dash pulled on my screen while Trent's pulling up his money to supply. I mean, it's still saved right here. Weekly, we haven't got the green dot yet to get the full-on movement up to like $150, but it looks likely when you zoom out or zoom in on the 5-day, you got the green dot, money flow coming in. 3-day got the green dot, bullish engulfing. The 2-day, you got the bullish engulfing green dot, view up breaking up. The daily time frame, we have the green dot still been playing out. Looks really good. 12-day, we're playing with that 200, but man, that 1-day to 5-day time frames, which I mean, that could stretch out like a whole month. If you think about 4 candles on the 5-day, it's 20 days. It looks good, dude, for like the next 20 days. So that means no more swearing, Daniel. You're a bad influence on me. I'm trying not to do that. You know how hard it is to be a garbage man and not swear? You hold it? No, I do not hold Dash. I'll put Trent back on the screen while he probably is getting close. Depends what you put money into, Daniel. We're all gonna make it. I guess it really does depend what you put money into, because man, if you go put it into like PP coin, I don't know how well you're gonna do. Trent, I have a lighter like this that my brother-in-law was using. It's actually like a stick more, and he actually lighted the torch upside down in his hand. He was like, ow. I was like, what are you doing, man?
So I'm just gonna show you, keep it simple here, and let's see.
Well, we can't give you a prediction like that, Daniel Kaufman, because technically we don't know where it's going to be. I showed a reference earlier of like the momentum waves from bigger to small and how much action they actually took to apply. Like Bitcoin, no, we've used half of a large momentum wave and only got a little bit of gain. But if you're in a point in turn in time where we're at $100 and the momentum wave didn't actually grow at all, I'd be like, dude, keep it open. I'd raise a stop loss, take profit at this level and kill your trade. But you could like, if it goes up $10, raise it, or $10, go up $10, so we can kind of trail it up.
Yeah. Okay, you can throw me on.
You are on.
Oh, okay. So this is the United States M2 money supply, but it's going to be very indicative of the actual global M2 money supply. And the M2 is basically a measure of how much money exists in the world minus hard assets and stuff. So it's liquid money, checking accounts, economic stimulus, so on and so forth. So it's the basically tracking the measurement of the total liquid money in the world. And the global supply is sitting, last time I checked, around just over 100 trillion, and the US M2 money supply is over 20 trillion, so it's like a fifth of the whole world money supply, which is really astounding if you think about it. Now, what you see here is that the amount of liquidity, the amount of liquid money that's out there is just now entering a new uptrend, right? So, look at the last time that you had a green trend catcher, and look at how long it was able to stay in this reversal cloud. This whole thing, obviously this is representative of money printing, right? That's why it's not a normal chart. And that's why it can't play by the rules of technical analysis, to be honest. But, this whole thing right here is just money printing. It's really insane. And then, you come up here, you got a peak up here. You had a multi-year cool off, when the Fed started lowering rates post-COVID. And now we're back at it. But we've barely been back at it since halfway through 2024. So, we honestly probably have many years to go of this insane spike in liquidity. Look at how long the stochastic RSI stayed flat. What would I tell you if this was a normal chart and stochastic RSI got overbought up here? I'd tell you it has to come down, right? But then look, it just stayed flat for 10 years. It just stayed flat for 10 years. Look at that. That's insane. And then...
So you're saying as soon as it dipped 1%, you're like, short!
Yeah. And then bam, we had this dip for 2 years. And then we're back at it. The stochastic RSI is already back up here, and it's only been up here for a couple of years. Last time it was up at this level for a decade. So, we've got 8 years to go. So yeah, it is really insane, guys. And yeah, when you actually put this against when you do something like this and you offset the global M2 money supply versus Bitcoin, and this is 107-day offset, but you can see where money supply is up here and Bitcoin is down here, and that's when they tell you that when you put the charts on top of each other, you see that Bitcoin eventually catches up to the money supply on the chart. And while this is true, we've learned this year that it really tells you nothing about whether it's going to happen tomorrow, right? Because all year, YouTubers have been saying, it's been one of the main narratives. Like, Carl was pushing it really, really hard. Like, look, Bitcoin is going to catch up to global M2 money supply. And we were saying that. We weren't, but they were saying it all year last year in 2025, and it never happened. It is true that, like, just look at the chart. It does catch up to it. Why? Because the more and more liquid money there is in the world, like, then, hey, it's gonna, it's going to, a percentage of it is going to come into Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's pump is going to eventually mirror the pump on money supply. Yeah. While that is true, it tells you almost nothing about when it has to happen. And my fundamental problem with this kind of thing is that everybody has a different number for what works the best. People say, oh, you should have like a 70-day offset. Like, this one is a 107-day offset. Or they'll be like, the best number to use is actually a 93-day offset. That's why we were wrong the last time. And I'm over here thinking to myself, no, you were wrong the last time because you were just trying to be too precise. Like, I don't think this can tell you anything about, like, what day or week. Not to sound like the Bible. No one knows the day or the hour. Like, but you know what? I will use a Bible reference. Jesus said that no one would know the day or the hour that he would return. That he would come again and split the sky and establish his kingdom. Right? That no one knows the day or the hour. But he commanded us to know the season. And he said it like this. He said, when you see the fig tree put forth its leaves, you know that summer is near. In the same way, when you see all these things happen, what are those list of things? He said, wars and rumors of wars, famines, pestilence, disease, men will faint from fear. Their hearts will fail them from fear. Luke chapter 21. The love of many will grow cold. Father will turn against son, and son against father, and mother against daughter, and households will be divided against themselves, and your brother or your mother or your father will be the one that delivers you up to be executed, and many will betray one another, and the love of many will grow cold, and kingdom will rise against kingdom, and nation against nation. The Greek word that he uses there is the word ethnos, like race will rise against race. There will be unprecedented.
You almost getting ready, Trent?
Yeah. Unprecedented racial conflict, right? All these things. He says, when you see all these things, know that summer is near, right? So he said, you don't know the day or the hour, but you should know the season. And I'm just using some poetic liberty to, like, compare it to this, but that's like kind of how this sort of thing makes me feel. Like, you don't know. This is not meant for you to know, like, exactly when it's going to happen. But what you can know is you can look at it and say, yes, eventually Bitcoin is going to catch up to the M2 money supply chart. That's just the nature of money printing, right? So it's the sort of thing that I look at and say, hey, like, when it does, it does. It's better to DCA and buy and stack your sats right now when the Bitcoin chart is low compared to the M2 money supply. That's what I think this is supposed to tell you. Not like the precise timing, if that makes sense. So there you go. Yeah, I hear you, CCP. It does sound like communism. So.
Oh man, I'm ready. I'm ready for bed. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for bed. All right. You okay if I wrap it up, Sean? Do you have anything more to cover? You good? Hey guys, it was a killer stream today. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. You know, you helped get the likes up to the watchers. You guys, we grew new subscribers, and you guys want to trade? Go check out the links. Thank you so much for Bluefin for coming on in. I hope I get to see you again. What the hell happened to XRP? Pepe. Thank you for coming on in, Pepe. You always make me laugh and smile. I hate CCP. Welcome. Thank you for coming on in. I hate CCP. Daniel Kaufman, congratulations. You did well today, sir. You should tip your hat as you go to sleep. Daniel Ghazi, thanks for coming on in. He says we are so back, man. Daily, thank you for being a regular supporter, a follower of us. We appreciate how active and how you're part of the family, man. And I love that. What we got else? We got a Real Meta. Thanks for coming on in, Real Meta. Amelia, thanks for coming on in. Calvin, thank you for coming on in, brother. You're always here, Calvin, too. You're part of the family member, too. I know that you must be working, too, so I didn't forget about you. D Not You, what's up, D Not You? Good seeing you, D Not You. Oh, what's up, JJ Cryptic Corner? Thank you for coming in. Coming on in. DCA and Pray, what's up, DCA? How you doing, brother? Bus Bros. Thank you for becoming a new subscriber. Appreciate it, brother. Banana Republic, good seeing you, man. The Banana Zone, right? Coming on in. Chara, good to see you today, too. It was a great stream today. And GIG TV, thank you for coming on in today. LT, what's up? LT, haven't seen you in a hot minute. Francisco Santos, haven't seen you in a minute, too, Francisco. Hope life is doing good. Hope crypto is treating you well. And man, there was a lot of people in here today. Wow, you guys are really crushing it. Thank you everybody for tuning in, man. I hope you guys have a great night and stay blessed. Let crypto go to 100K, man. That seems like everybody wants in the poll. Poll's at 37%, Bitcoin to 100K. 21% says 107. 26% say 97, and 16% say none of the above. So we're gonna end the poll, and let's moon, guys. You guys stay blessed. T Square, Trent. All right, out. We'll be back tomorrow at 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. Peace. Trent, what an amazing stream, guys. We had such a good show today. People are coming in all over, showing us love, and I'm just glad to be here. Bless them, give them the best TA with you.